Keeping It Real with Jay Hendo, which is my brother, blood. You know what I'm saying? And we wanted to do something a little bit different than we normally do from G's and Hustlers. This particular podcast would be we're gonna talk about any and everything from relationship to I don't really want to get into the politics shit, you know what I'm saying? But my brother sometimes he does that, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna talk about everything that everyday life for talk, everything that we talk about in life and stuff like that. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring in my Jay Hendo. What's good, bro?
What's up, bro? What's going on? What's up, y'all? Good evening.
Man, not much, man. We're just trying to kick this show off, man. I don't have an intro, anything. We working on it. We working on all that stuff, man. It's beginning of the month, man. I'm trying to get everything organized, but I wanted to do this show, kick it off the first Monday of the month because this show gonna be on Mondays. You know what I'm saying? So we want to kick it off. I ain't want to leave the people hanging because I put a fly out there to let everybody know we doing keeping it real with Jay Hendo. Let everybody know what this particular show gonna be about, man.
Hey, like you said, man, we're gonna be talking about any and everything, man. And one of the things that we like to mention, man, that's like a lot of people deal with, especially in the dating world, man. We could talk a lot about that, man. Just the facts of life, everyday life, the things we go through, and it's just real talk, like no political answers and stuff. Because I don't like getting political answers. Like my brother asked me, which artist is better than next, I'm gonna be blunt with it. And I'm not gonna tell you like, oh man, this person could be cool. He gotta get this. And I'm just keep it real, man, because I think that in life, man, sometimes that people give us political answers to make us feel good and not tell us the truth, man. You want to be surrounded by people to give you the truth and the facts. You want to be surrounded by people to make you feel good, even when you're in the wrong and shit. You don't want that.
Yeah, and also Al is on this show as well. Right now, he's still nursing. You know what I'm saying? His surgery and things like that. He good, but you know what I'm saying. We want him fully healthy when he come on the show or whatnot. So, but what I want to do is I want to give him a call so he could let y'all know how he feeling and stuff like that. So hold on one second. Let's get my boy Al on right quick.
Sure.
Just to let's do this right quick. Hold on one second.
What's good, bro?
Hey, what's up, boy? How you living?
Man, I'm all right, bro. How you feel?
Man, we good, man. We good. We just like I said, I wanted to bring you on, just let everybody know that you're doing sort of good. I've been talking to you, know what I'm saying, keeping the track with you, making sure you're good over there. But you all right so far?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, bro. Hey, Jay Hendo, what's good with you, bro?
What's up, man? What's going on with you, man? Hey, get well though. Get well, brother.
No doubt, man. Congratulations on your new show, man. I know you're going to be dope with it, man. You bring a lot of intellect, man, and content to it, bro.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it, definitely.
No big words, man. You using big words. We don't use big words.
Hey, well, hey, let me simplify, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man, because I'm over here in SEG, man. I'm in segregation, man. Waiting on my release, man. But I'm all right, bro, and I'm looking forward to the show that we got coming up, bro. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, we got a dope lineup coming up this month, man. I ain't gonna spill everything, so we waiting on this one call, man, and we should have the answer Wednesday with this one guest we've been trying to get on for the longest. One is already confirmed. The other one, once we get that one confirmed, man, we off and running, man. We off and running this month. It's gonna be cracking for G's and Hustlers. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, man, you take care of yourself, man. Enjoy the show. We about to kick it off, man. And man, let everybody know, man. That, like I said, once again, this is Al right here. He gonna be on this show on Mondays from 7 Central, 8 Eastern. This is not this G's and Hustlers. This is Jay talking, keeping it real. I talking shit with Jay Hendo, but this is keeping it real. This is keeping it real with Jay Hendo. You know what I'm saying? So, but Al will be on this show as well, though.
Hey, congratulations again, Jonathan.
Appreciate it, brother, man. Like I say, get well, dog.
All right, man. I'm holler at you though after the show, Al.
I bet, bro.
Yes, sir. Okay, let's kick it off, man. I mean, we had a couple of topics that we wanted to talk about that we that I posted up on that I posted up that we're going to be talking about. So let's jump started, man. I think the first one that you had sent me, and it's gonna get interesting, man. It was just more like it was. I mean, the thing is, political answers we're not gonna give. I mean, if it's political, I mean, we don't give political answers. We keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? First thing coming out of our mind, we're gonna say it instantly. We may get flack from it, but hey, it's the first thing we're thinking about.
Let's get it cracking.
Okay. The first one you had sent me, it was saying as women masculine what's that?
Masculinity.
Yeah,
Oh,
killing the world dating pool. Or are men too sensitive and feminine?
hey, so hey, man, this is going. So hey, are women killing the dating pool and killing the world with their masculinity? Not all, and are dudes too sensitive? And I think it's a little bit of both. I think that when you come from tradition, man, women seem to be more aggressive. Like they're not like in the dating pool. They're looking for like money. They're looking for pockets. How much money you got? Women are not looking at like how their heart can be touched, how their heart can be taken. They're looking at a man's pockets and everything, and trying to call the shots. Man, no woman really these days want to take the passenger seat role and be that co-pilot. They want to jump into the driver's seat. They want to steer the damn wheel. You know what I'm saying? But then you got dudes I say are sensitive and they allow it, man. You know, they be like, "Oh, queen, you can't call a woman a queen that they ain't a queen just because you're trying to get some ass." And I mean, I hate to say it like that, but it's just the truth. But these dudes kill me. Oh, queen, stop it. She's not a queen because a queen don't sit there and battle with a man, a challenging man all the time, man. It's crazy. This dating pool, man. It's shattered. But then again, I can't put all the women because some of the dudes out here can't take charge.
Yeah.
They won't lead.
What's up, Isaiah? I see you in the building. I'm glad you joined us for the new show, Keeping It Real with Jay Hendo. So, I mean, the way you bringing it, some women will feel I got a voice too. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you say to women who says I got a voice too? I mean, you can't call all the shots, but see that's the problem though. But like I said, what about those females who actually make more than the guy? You know what I'm saying? So does that give them the right to do ride a pants and ride a pants?
No, I say, listen, that's the problem because some women think 'cause they make more than a guy, they can't be with a guy. The thing is, I think that we too busy counting money and each other's pocket instead of counting like how can another person touch the heart. Let me ask you a question though: how many women you have heard say my man got to be a man of God before they mention my money? Money is mentioned almost once, twice, three, four. God is probably never mentioned. So a
Mhm.
woman these days, you hardly ever hear. You like they always say a man got to make six figures, man got to make 150, 200, or at least 80,000. You ain't hear not one woman say a man got to be led by God because if you go that route, the money go come into place, regardless if she make more money than you or not. Because a woman that submit know that y'all can grow together, or she's gonna make him better, you're gonna make her better, but there's gonna be some growth. See, women are trying to start at the finish line where dudes are at. So let's say, for example, you know what I'm saying, you're a single guy, you know what I'm saying, you single, you hit that, you just started making 300-400 grand, 500, whatever. You come across some wealth. Now the women go flock towards your way because they ain't got to grow with you. They can meet you at the finish line and shit, you know, he rich, he this, he that. But now at one point, do they ask, hey, is that a man of God right there? They don't even know.
Well, you know what, man? I mean, I think that's not the first thing they think they bring up when they talking to you. Because that truth be told, if a woman come up to any the average guy and first talk about God, is going to turn them off. Because in the guy's eyes, the first thing he's going to think about is, especially if she's looking good. It's more like a sexual attraction more so than a God attraction. So if a girl come off like, "Are you a man of God?" You'll think she's a Jehovah Witness or something. You know what I'm saying? So it'll kind of like turn you off though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so check this out though. Old me would be like, man, I don't feel like being preached to, but me today would be like, if she ain't gotta come to me with that God stuff. You know, you come off, hey, how you doing? Names and everything. And you gotta somewhere slip in there, like, hey, do you pray? You not need to go to church because I don't go to church every Sunday, but I read the Bible every day, scriptures and everything. But somehow you gotta link that guy to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And in order to go forward, because we so stuck on money, man, like money, 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 money. Like, you know how many girls have looked over good dudes because they didn't make the money of that beat their expectations?
Yeah, but if you, I think so. So you saying should they lead with talking about God, or throughout the conversation, the first date or whatever, it's mentioned? How is it supposed to be mentioned if you are a woman of God or a man of God? How would you bring that in there? Because like I said, it could be a turnoff to some people.
You got to, so me personally, you got to slide it in there somehow, some way. Because people, the thing is, you got people that are narcissists, so they're roll with it. You got to easily slide it in there and not ask them directly. You know, you can ask them questions on how they view certain things and everything, all through conversation. You can't just be like, "You go to church," because people lie.
Mhm.
You go, like, you ain't gotta go to church, but you gotta hit it with scripture and everything, because you know when you, it's like a rap lyric, right? Let's say Rakim, you spit some Rakim lyrics and stuff, you listen to a shit. So you talk about that, you listen to a chick that can finish your lyric to a Rakim song, you like, oh damn. You know what I'm saying? You kind of got to
Yeah.
slide it in there some way, somehow like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you quoting a movie and you could tell y'all got some things in common, because you don't want to give people like direct questions on certain things because people will lie. They'll lie their ass off. And you don't want to give that certain question and they be like, yeah, I do this. You know, you gotta kind of like feed them slowly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but talking about Rakim and talking about, well, it's kind of funny talking about Rakim and God because he's God MC. But we're talking about hip hop. We're talking about hip hop and God or something else. It's totally different because it's like once you hear that word God, is more like it raises up like, okay, I can't be myself type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It could change. It could change the format of the whole conversation.
Just, I think she just said it. Just ask or say something if it's important to you. That's what I was getting at. What she just said,
Yeah, yeah,
Azalea. Yeah.
yeah.
So like, just hit around that. Like, if it's something important to you, like, don't be direct with it because you don't want people to think you about the preach to. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm,
let's say, for example, like maybe like the non for profit stuff. When I get a chance to do it, I do it. I can talk about stuff like that and giving back, which is important on all levels. Which is itself an attraction, whether a woman do it or a male do it. It should be attracts the opposite
mhm,
sex.
mhm.
I don't know about same sex.
That's another topic. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, I know, but I mean, because I'm gonna keep it real. No, I don't read the Bible. I don't do it like as frequently as you do. Me at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm within. Not saying I believe in God and everything, but I don't need to read. Well, I ain't gonna say. For me, I don't think I need to read need to know the Bible or read the Bible to believe in God, or do I? So I mean, because a lot of people believe in God but don't read the Bible, go to church, anything. So would you hold that against them?
No. The thing is, as a man, that's where you come in. Leadership come in. You show that woman. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Slowly, you introduce it to them. You don't want to pour it on nobody. It's like taking a pitcher of water and just like turn it upside down. You want to slowly pour it and slowly. So you don't want to like just because you don't do it. It's sometimes, man, when you enter people, like, I think God put people together to introduce you to do things. People
Mhm.
get put in each other's lives, and then slowly you learn what somebody else is doing and being open about it, and you slowly transition your way to that because you know that's what God do. That's why I say there's a lot of women that passed up on good dudes because they get with guys for money, but pass up on a good dude that has potential to reach that same goal. They want to reach the finish line already and be with somebody that don't have everything they want because they kind of trying to skip everything.
Yeah, I do believe every person is a lesson. You know what I'm saying? I mean, anybody that you run across and anybody that you befriend or unfriended or whatever, it was a lesson. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, my circle is real small when it comes down to people or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And um, the people that I have been involved with from back in the day or even recent or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that they they was into God, but they didn't shove it. They didn't shove it on me or whatever. Gradually, I got into it, but then once I started saying stuff, I kind of fall back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody like you just said, or I said earlier. Some people that don't want to be pestering, not to say pestering, don't want that always the conversation of everything. You know what I'm saying? You got it, unless both of y'all from the same church or both of y'all go to church, but then it could be one of those instances that y'all not saying eye to eye. Then you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, that's another thing. Religion is a subject that you kind of like don't want to talk about because everybody got different beliefs.
And that's what the thing is, man. Like you wasting time, I guess, if you don't bring that up at some point in the beginning. I'm not saying that you have to be this, but it's respected. Like me, I read the Bible almost every day. I'm at a different chapter. I'm on Daniel chapter 5, Daniel chapter 4. So I read the Bible. But for me, the Bible relates to my life and keeps me like maintain my sanity. And I won't stop that. So a person has to get on my not get on my level, but have to be somewhat interested in what I'm doing. So I can teach her because I'm learning myself. You know, I
Mhm.
still have a way to go. It's like your circle. So one of my guys, Hebrew, he had Bible study. So I was tuning in to Bible study on Saturdays and everything. Or we would just be politicking here to spit some literature. So it got me at that point into the Bible, you know what I'm saying? And from there, I just do these journeys and everything while reading like certain things. Like I just finished Genesis and you go to Daniel. It's just important, man, because I tell you what the difference is. When you meet somebody in the dating world and you go from dating and then it starts to grow, when you start dealing with situations, a lot of people be like, damn, he just don't care. But it's like, man, you don't have time to fear. You know how we grew up in the
Mhm.
garden and the shit that we seen, we lucky to be here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So there is a guy, and unfortunately, some things happen to people, man, and it sucks, and I hate that. But for certain situations, man, we got to thank God for some things we got and some of the things that we have, man. But it just you're not forcing it on nobody, but at the same time, you don't want to be taken away from something that you do on the daily. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, because I mean, even the ladies that I dealt with that was went to church, whatever. Like I said, they didn't force it on me, but I mean, and if they ask me to go, I'll go. Then sometimes you can invite me to come, and it's up to me to decide to say yes or no. But I don't want to be constantly asked. Let me do it because I want to do it. Because if I go there, I'm gonna be like this in church, like, damn, man, like,
yeah,
damn.
church. So you gotta find the right church. I ain't gonna lie. Some churches you be like, man, like I had a church one day, right? Very judgmental ass church. So
Hmm.
it was church service. They was singing and everything. Man, it had been 2 hours. I thought we was getting out of there. So they started getting up and singing. I'm like, what's going on? And I ain't gonna lie, it was bare season. So it was close to 12 o'clock. So I was a little heathen. So I'm pissed because this is a college time. The girl I with, she's like in a church. I want to go see the damn Bears. So I sit so I sit down. This lady gonna tell me standing up. I'm like, who the fuck? Like I'm in church. Like, who the fuck you talking to?
You a heathen.
like, so yeah, the lady in front of me, she's catching the Holy Ghost. Right, I'm pissed off that I'm about to miss the game, and her arms flare. She almost hit me, so I had to hold her arm. So the other lady next to me, like, knock my arm down. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna fight these old ass ladies in church. And so you have to watch what church you go to, man. Like it's like I like a church honestly that gets straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? You get straight to the point. You got a pastor that take real life situation and relate to real life, man. But you can't force somebody to go to church. Like I'm not a person that's sitting like I go to church. Like I'm not that guy. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Well, I mean, and that's the thing we want to. I don't like I said. I mean, you don't have to go to church to believe. Like not to believe because, like I said, I went and certain things that happen at church that I feel. I mean, that this is my person that I just feel like okay, this is I ain't gonna say it's not for me, but that maybe that church wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is keeping it real with Jay Hendo. This ain't churchy. This ain't
This ain't church.
churchy.
I'm a man of God. I ain't gonna lie, but I like to tell the truth. That's why I could never be a pastor because some of the stuff I say, I be real. Like if people want things to be said PG-13, but if it ain't PG-13, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. It's just that simple. If it ain't PG, I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut where you can understand it.
But I mean, the first topic was about like the our guys sensitive nowadays to women and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's kind of because the way the world is now is like you try to feed into what you think is right because the way what you see on TV or what you see through the social media and stuff like that, and then girls want this. Oh boy, girls want these guys like be sensitive and stuff like that, but then that sensitivity could be ran over sometime. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, punk ass. So all that type of stuff. It get like that, and
See
then it's
that?
like, damn.
Yeah. You see that a lot too with women disrespecting men, man, calling them bitches and everything. And you see dudes doing it right back though, like hitting women, shooting women. It's the most cowardly thing. So these days, man, a lot of men are more cowards, but you don't have a man that's a stand-up leader, a man that don't think off emotion, a man that actually like a powerful man. Like for example, let's say I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say we walking down the street when some white dude look at us and like, look at this nigga. Your initial reaction is gonna be like, what? And like want to fight. But for what? You beat him up, you catch a battery charge, right? A real man sits and thinks and don't think off emotion. When you mess people up at, as we kill it with kindness, you smile, you walk away. And people be like, damn. Because the thing is, people are trying like to initiate a reaction out of you that you don't give them. And then some guys these days with women, they can easily get their reaction out of guys. You know what I'm saying? The guys get emotional, smack them around. It's like domestic stuff, man. It's crazy. It's just it's like that. They too emotional.
But I think, and this is I'm about to put some stuff out there from past experience of being in a relationship. Um, when we had brought up when a man, what if a woman make more than a man? I mean, how that works out. I was working with this guy, older guy, OG, older guy. He was like, man, if you get a woman that make more than you, man, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And I was at that time I was in a relationship that the girl made more than me. So that kind of stuck in my head what he said as far as that. I was like, nah, it ain't like that with us, whatever. But then I started seeing certain things, and if he would have never told me that, I kind of would. I think I would have been better off without him telling me that because I didn't think about it. But then when he told me that, I was like, damn. Now I'm trying to get on her. Now I'm trying to get on her level, and that shit right there can mess you up because now you're doing shit that's out of the ordinary. Now you spending money that you really ain't got. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
you trying to stay afloat with the relationship or the way she's flowing. If she got the money and she's doing from the heart, it don't even matter what you're making. You know what I'm saying? If y'all doing it together, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. If you're doing it together, it shouldn't matter what either one is making. You know what I'm saying? But as a man, you still got to take charge, even though she got the money. I mean, got the most money or whatever. You still got to take charge or whatever. Because some people that got money don't know how to deal with money.
Not
Period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got a question for you. I had this conversation earlier with a few brothers, and we was talking about tradition. And we talking about tradition amongst like black women, Hispanic women. So tradition. I don't want to jump topics, but I guess it goes to the point like what makes you like women are raised to take care of men. So in our black culture, you can see things changing gradually. Like when we grew up in the gardens, all our peoples, Miss Craig, those next door to us, they had a garden. They grew greens,
Yeah.
tomatoes, and cucumbers and everything. And we had Sunday soul food dinners, which you rarely see nowadays. You know what I'm saying? It's not there. When you look at other tradition cultures, they still keep that family aspect up, especially having dinner, having supper at like, the dining room table or kitchen table, whatever it may be.
Mhm.
Do you
Mhm.
think that the lack of culture that we lose in affects the dating pool?
Yeah, because I think me and you had this discussion before. I mean, some men's are basics. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about going out to eat or whatever. I mean, a lot of guys that I know won't mind just having a dinner at home. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I was saying. I mean, if you try to get on somebody else's level of going out to these expensive restaurants and stuff like that, That's not the way we was brought up. We was brought up in mom's house. She took care of the crib. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that, and this, by any means, we saying that women shouldn't do these things, but these are the qualities that we saw in our mom. You know what I'm saying? As far as like making sure the crib was taken care of, making sure the kids was fed, making sure that a guy is taken care of or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If those things are done, everything else will come natural. You know what I'm saying? That it won't be a tug of war who wearing the pants and stuff like that. If everybody pulling the same weight, you know what I mean? So I think the tradition of some black people, uh it's kind of hard to find out what people could do because people don't want to cook. Don't like people don't cook like they used to. They
You,
don't.
you gotta you rarely find that. So if you ever go to like different culture like Asian, Hispanic, you kind of see like the men sitting down and the women serve them plates or whatever. And it happens with some black families, but you find it with traditional families who was some women grew up and they were doing that. I think Isaiah said that was like 30 years ago. Minds, our values have changed. But the thing
Yeah.
is, I said, should that just like you want a man to be a man and sit and cater to you and take care of everything, and you can do less. Like I know any woman out there right now will be dying if they don't have it already. A guy that pretty much takes all the weight off of them and does everything where they don't have to do too much of nothing. A woman loves that, and a man will love a woman who cater to him, cook, and do all the little things. Let's be for real. This might hurt some feelings. What does a woman bring to a relationship? What does a man bring to a relationship?
Well, the guys, I ain't gonna say guys because I got to talk for self. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Provider, making sure everything is taken care of at home. That's the main thing. Taking care of things at home. Make sure the bills are paid. Make sure if it's a slack in it, because I'm the type of person, if it's a slack somewhere, like, man, what happened? I'm going backtracking. What did I do to put us in a situation? Because as a leader, that's what you got to do. Because if anything falls in the cracks,
It's gonna fall on you.
more, yeah, it's on me. You know what I'm saying? So I got to make sure that there's no cracks. And if it's a crack, let me backtrack that and patch that up and make sure that don't happen again. So
Right.
as a guy, as for me, I'm going to take care of home, family first, foremost. I don't care about going out. I'll let them go out before I go out. If they want to have fun, fine. I don't mind going out, but I mean, I want to make sure the crib is taken care of before I do anything.
Right. So let me tell you this. A lot of women got to get mad, but this is the only thing a lot of women offer. Some women offer, they give you peace. They know how to be that woman to bring you peace and respect. And some women, all they offer you is sex. I can say the other word, but some women offer sex, and maybe some for some dudes. But here's the thing: when you meet these people, man, even if a woman meet a man meet a woman, you know what they bring to the table. You know whether or not they're gonna uplift you.
Mhm.
Um, but some people know the deal and they try to change people. If you meet a woman and all she about is sex, she'll bring no peace, no respect, she can't cook. What is her purpose? It'd be the man that he can't lead and all he can do is bring you sex, but he can't lead, he can't take care of business. Saying he got not nothing going on in his life. Like, what could he give you? But still, you decide to open your legs, have sex with him. He nuts in you. You have a baby. Now you're going to call him weak. All men are weak, but dear, that is not the definition of a man. That's a choice you made in life that was bad, and you knew what the deal was going to be when you laid down with him. You knew he wasn't a leader. You knew he wasn't working. You knew he was a bum, but you just decided to have sex with that bum and then try to put every man in that category. That's what sucks.
Yeah. I mean, you're getting real graphic, but it's all good.
I mean, that's the truth though. Like, man, like you do.
No.
I made some choices where you lay down and you be like, why the fuck did I got to deal with this right now? And it's crazy. But the thing about it, man, that's why it's important to get spiritually on the same level with somebody, man. I'm telling you, being connected to God is so strong, and you don't know it until you do it, until you have faith. It's pretty big. Because right now in my life, I can lose my mind, even lost my mind years ago. It's so important, and you as a man, especially, you become stronger, and it's just by reading the word, man. You ain't you. I don't. To me, for me, I don't have to be connected to a church. It's good to go to church sometimes if you can go to, but you don't have to be. As long as you got that faith, you and God talking every day.
Right.
Doing that.
Okay. Man, I'm trying to do. I've been trying to not wear glasses for all this week, man. I can't see a god doggone thing. I gotta go.
You want to read it? I got it. She said the woman should take care of the man and kids. The woman should add value to the household.
Yeah,
And Donna
that's
said,
fact.
a woman's job, her job is to create the space for him to do the things you said. So she was talking about.
What's up, Don? I'm glad you joined us. Isaiah came back with it. Exactly, Jay. It has to be shared spiritually, not just one of
Right.
you. Yeah, and that's and like I said, I mean, I have no problem with anybody that's going to church or anything. It's just not. I'm gonna go. I want to go when I feel it. So I got to feel it to go, and I just haven't felt it because you see so much stuff going on, and like I said, and I'm not judging every church to be the same church that I went to that made me stop going, but I have to feel it because I don't want to be in church and I'm not getting the word. I'm not listening. I'm just going because it's making her happy. It's not. And I'm not happy. I mean, I'm just not about to do that.
You get the word
What's
out.
up, Tristan?
Tristan, what's up, cuz? You get the word at home though. You can be at the crib chilling and get the word at home though, man. I
Yeah,
don't like I've been to church.
touchdown. That's the word.
I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna be honest with you. Church in the fall, man. It ain't the church service better be over before 12. You know what I'm saying. I do pray and do all that, but before 12 o'clock, my pastors change. Who
Right.
Troy Aikman, I think, is on Fox right now. That's like
Yeah.
I'm not about to be in church. Not doing the because I don't pay attention. My attention span is short. I don't care what nobody say. I like to go to early church service if I go, or I get up and I read a few scriptures or tune in online. I do like Social Dallas YouTube. I tune
Yeah.
in and watch that and post some of his stuff on there. So that's easy because his church is an hour. So
Yeah.
which
You a heathen. You a heathen.
man,
Yo, heathen.
I'm not staying in church too. You should not be talking for two. I don't have time to sit on my ass for 2 hours while you're talking. The attention span is short, and when football season is even shorter. So you got an hour of my time, and I know I probably sound bad, but hey, man, it's keeping it real. Like why would I lie?
Right.
Why would I say
Right.
I like 2 hours, man? He preaching good, bro. I get the word. I'm listening. Close to kickoff time. Wrap it up.
And let's get into because this is not part of the topic, but let's get into. I think we had this conversation a lot, man. As far as like what what makes I ain't gonna say men. What makes you happy in a relationship?
Man, respect and peace, bro. I'm so laid back, like I'm so giving, but I don't like to be taken advantage of. I don't like to feel like I'm taken advantage of. I like to be respect, because if you show me respect and bring me peace, when you bring me peace, you make sure I'm comfortable. You make sure I'm comfortable because I'm making sure you're getting yours and everything. I'm overloading. You should
Right.
notice that I'm overloading. Like I don't need a Nobel Peace Prize, but what brings me peace is like, hey, he does all this for me. I got to do something from him. You know what I'm saying? I got to make sure he cool, he peace. Because I don't ask him. I'm not the type of person that's going to request something.
Mhm.
I'm not going to ask for something or stuff like that. I'm real laid back. I'm not needy. I kind of expect for a woman to like look at me, not study me, but I guess study me because you
Yeah.
study together and kind of like be able to interject most of the time. Unless it's something specific I need, I say something, but
Mhm.
I don't want to give a tutorial on how you should be towards me, but just respect and peace, man. That's all you bring. Respect, peace, and cook. I can like you gotta learn to cook. I can't be the woman who have no knowledge of what the kitchen was supposed to
Yeah.
have in the kitchen.
I'm pretty much the same way. I'm more like because I'm real. We both laid back.
Right.
So I mean, it's not a lot that you got to go overboard to make me happy. It's not. I'm not that guy. I mean, the simplest things are the biggest things. You know what I'm saying? And the biggest things are the simple things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like vice versa. So I if you if we working together, I'm I'm fine. We working together. Listen to each other, but let me lead. If you see that, okay, no, I don't think that's good. Don't challenge me. I don't want to be challenged.
Man,
I mean, give me some words, but don't challenge me. Cause now it's like damn. I mean, anything I say, we got a debate. You know what I'm saying? Now we not listening to each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's more like just listen. Let me peace of mind. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And like you said, if I don't have to tell you what to do to make me happy. Watch me. Watch me.
We
Hear
simple.
me. Yeah, hear me. If I mention, and my wife did this. I mean, I mentioned PlayStation 5 for like years or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't say get it. Get it. I always say I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. But I just never had the urge to get it. But at the birth she had popped. She gave it to me. I was like, damn, what you do that for? Because and I should have just took it, and I should have just took it in. But I was
Right.
like, what you there for? Because I was gonna buy it myself, da da da. But she was listening, you know what I'm saying? And that's like I like that. But
Yeah,
I was like, damn.
a listener that like knows like damn, or just see like man, I'm diehard NFL Sunday like watching football, bro. Like anything related to that, like let me know. But I see this thing that Azalea asked. She said, "Is that a deal breaker? What if a woman does not know how to cook but has other qualities? Is she worthy? What kind of qualities are we talking
Mm,
about? Because okay, she hit me a good question.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
If a woman knows how to cook but I got a quality, if a woman, you know what? Okay, I ain't gonna say that's a deal breaker, know how to cook, but it depends on what the qualities that she bring. But if she can't cook and we can't have conversation, and she won't allow me to be, she's not a woman of God and don't know the order. Or, I don't know. I just can't. There's got to be some great qualities.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you this is me. If you can't cook and I can, let's do it together. You know what I'm saying? Let's figure it out. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the best way to do it, to figure it out. I mean, because it's if all the other quality and just that is the hinder, we could work that together. We could work that out. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like I can't cook. If we both can't cook, we both screwed up. We both would
Yeah,
be a diabetic in this month. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we going out to eat every day. You know what I'm saying? Restaurant food ain't always the good thing to do. You know what I'm saying? We won't be going to McDonald's and Burger King and all that other shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody got to know how to cook. So basically, let's do it together. Because like I said, I do know how to cook. I ain't gonna say I'm the great chef Boyardee, but I could cook what I want to eat. You know what I'm saying?
hey, so I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read a few comments. I'm gonna read Donna. Start with Donna right quick. It said, "A
Okay.
woman truly pays attention to you. She'll recognize how to bring peace to support you and etc."
Yeah.
That's what said the attention part. And Azalea, she came back. Well, woman that can't cook but has other qualities. She brings peace, intelligence, takes care of home, has great sex, and has money. You know what? So great sex.
I like that.
I
I like that.
got the
Oh
front
boy.
like no sex in it. Yeah.
But you know what? You know what, bro? I mean, as you get older, I mean, and because I see people post up these things like little memes or whatever. A guy get older and say he want to, he want to settle down or whatever.
Right,
Because he's older. No, it ain't that. It get to a point. It's like because some ladies mature faster than guys. You
right,
know what I'm
exactly.
saying? But at a certain age, you get older as a guy. For me, those things that I worried about while I was in my 20s or whatever is not. A, I don't worry about those things. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the sex or whatever, that stuff. That I mean, that's like I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how to go about getting it. When you're young, you don't know how to go about getting it. You just doing each and you try to do anything, paying this, going out, doing all that stuff. It ain't that hard. It ain't hard. It
You
ain't
know what?
hard to get about $40.
The most the most important part, I'm gonna say, she said has money. I don't really count the money in a woman's pocket. If she has it, that's cool. We can build together because I'm all at the end of the day, there is a goal, right? There is a goal to come together and build together as is written. I'm not really concerned about a woman pockets. What I'm concerned about is like, can we travel? Can we have fun together? Like brings peace and takes care of home. A woman that's very clean, that shows a whole lot. A woman that's like real a stiffler for like picking up stuff around the house and everything. That's pretty dope. But the money doesn't matter. It's the first two things. The peace takes care of home. The intelligence, she brings the peace. That's real big, and that can be a huge thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That like you said, you cook together. We can cook together. Now me, I might take some stuff out the fridge. Like I see some damn mushrooms, some onions. I'm gonna stir. I stir fry every damn thing. We gonna learn how to cook. I'm decent cook, but we gonna learn how to cook together. We could. That's something we
Yeah.
can work.
That's what I said. It's not a that's not a deal breaker. I think the deal breaker. I think that a deal breaker for me, if you can't manage your money well, that's a deal breaker. Because the thing is, if you can't, that's a, I mean, I'm more concerned with that than food. On not knowing how to. I mean, not knowing how to cook. What is if you had to choose between the two, the food or the managing money, which one is a deal breaker?
I think managing money because I'm the type of person that when I'm a woman, I want her to be able to manage money because I want to be able to leave her with responsibilities to pay bills. I can make the money, just take care of the bill parts or whatever. I don't want to be like, did you pay this? Like, oh, we
Yeah,
can pay next month. No, the fuck we can't. Like, I need like the responsibility. I just like that having a responsible woman that could take care of X, Y, and Z because the food, nah, I just it ain't money isn't everything, but I'm like to defer things like that where I can have trust and trust somebody who has money.
yeah. Okay, Isaiah said, you should have fun together. You can teach her how to cook. Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, because I mean, it may be something that she could teach you around the crib or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That because everybody's raised different anyway,
Right.
regardless. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even everybody cleaning the house technique is different. You know what I'm saying? Because we our moms. You know what I'm saying? Why I ask her why you don't let our niece do this and that because she don't know clean up like I clean up. Like shit. Well, show her. You know what I'm saying? Show her.
Right.
Because everybody clean up different. You know what I'm saying? Some people are clean on the toilet, but not around the toilet. You know what I'm saying? It's just things happen. People
Hey,
clean
you
different.
know
You
what?
know?
We at an age where when you go out with somebody, first thing I told you, this has been for years. People who know me, I don't examine bathrooms, but I examine bathrooms. A woman with a nasty toilet that could end a whole thing in the beginning. I just can't like you see how a person's like when you go to a woman's house and you sit down, you want to sit down, you want to be relaxed, right? You want to be relaxed in a woman's house, but you sit down and relax and you see like, damn, she filthy. It's a whole turn off. See, older guys our age, I don't give a shit how much money you got. You mean you making this much money? Your house nasty as hell and everything. Like you can't
Mhm.
have God's scriptures with mustard dried up on the thing or whatever. like you know,
Yeah.
like- so it's like man, it's certain things as we get older, it
You see.
matters. We see it, it
Yeah.
matters. And a woman that's clean, a woman that's like that just takes care of home. I think, like Azalea says, you know what I'm saying, the responsibilities and brings peace. That all that stuff matters. Is man, we're not even sex is like towards the end because at the end of the day, for me, it's God and then I'm looking at everything else besides that. Sex
Yeah.
comes here. Like it's
Yeah.
not that. God for me, God's come first, now you take care of your home. That's
Yeah.
what I'm looking at.
What's up, Ashley? She just joined us too. What you got? Uh as far as money management, I think it's wise to check in at the middle of the month to confirm what the bills have been paid. And I do that. I do that. People go through things, forget about certain things, bills, and are mentally checked out. That's true. I mean, I don't even wait to the middle of the month. I mean, because the first in the beginning of the relationship I'm in right now, I usually go ahead and do it because I like to take care. I don't wait until if the bill's due on the 15th, I'm not waiting till the 15th to pay it. If
Yeah.
I got it at that particular time, like and if I get it on the first, I want to get it out of the way because I don't want that shit to pile up on me or whatever. But like I said, certain people do things different. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the most part, man, everything is. I'm pretty cool at the career right now. So money management is a big deal though. It's a big deal. If you can't manage your money, it's not gonna work. Eventually, y'all gonna crash
Yeah, because
big time.
it's about saving, man. Like when he don't understand when you save, like some people got this thing, right? And some of these people that I know God can't tell them this. They got this thing where they think like, okay, well, we'll be fine. God will make it work. No, you have to take some responsibility and do some responsible things to make sure ends meet and you can save a little bread and save a little money. But when meeting people, man, you just have certain conversations. We talked about it earlier. You kind of got to like ask questions and beat around the bush to certain things you want to find out about people.
Question. I mean, and since we got ladies in here, and let's pose questions to them and then see their comments or whatever. Um, let's go back then, because I mean, we got two more topics to talk about. What's a deal breaker for you ladies that's out here right now? What's a deal breaker? What are the qualities that you look for in a man? You know what I'm saying? Let's get some answers for the ladies that's out there as well.
That's pretty interesting. What quality look for? I'm interested because I said something earlier, so I want to know what these ladies gonna say because it is certain qualities you look for, and I'm thinking that one quality I mentioned that a woman and a man should look for is never mentioned.
But you know what? And we said this tons of time, and I told you this. I said we and earlier I said we simple. We don't need the big house, the big house, the 2 car garage. We can have a effing hut.
Like,
Maintain that.
maintain the hooked up.
Majority of things, majority of things that guys do is for women. I say, what percentage you say guys do things for women? I say it's more than 80%. It's more. Everything you do is for a woman. But if I mean everything you do for a woman, cars. You ain't get a if it was if it was
And to be honest with you, 90% of things that was for money for a woman, or 80-90%, because I like to travel, so I'm gonna go with 80. I'll stick with 80.
yeah. Because I mean like for instance how and I've been through this. I mean, I probably would want a house like a let's say for instance, I probably want $150,000 house where I know I can maintain. If anything was to happen, whatever, I could maintain it. If she stopped working or not, I can maintain it. But a woman that want a $300,000 house, what you going to try to do? You're going to try to get that house that she wants. You know what I'm saying? Car. Yeah, I see a car that runs fine. It's a 1999 or whatever. It runs fine, but she wants to get the 2023 or 2025 car or whatever. What you gonna try to do? You're gonna try to get her that car. You know what I'm saying?
The
So,
99 though, bro.
huh?
I'm not the 99 guy. I'm like, I'm not the 99. I bought about something that's
No,
like,
well, that's just through it. But let's say
right.
you said, I mean, a 90. I'm just through a 1999. I just said, but let's say, but if it's getting her to A to B or whatever, you know what I'm saying? What does it matter of the year if it's getting her to A to B?
I gotta have something decent. I don't want nothing nice. Like I don't need like a nice luxury car. I drive a Dodge Durango. I had Dodge Durango the last car I had before that. I've been driving Dodge Durango since 2012, and I had that, and I got this other one. I might get another Dodge Durango, but we got some answers
Okay.
to what a women looking for with a guy. Ashley said, communication, cleanliness shows leadership.
Mhm.
Sailor said, partner can provide a conversation protector, a leader, a real man. Ladies, where is God in these answers?
I told you, bro. I told you at the beginning. That's not going to come up because, like I said, it could. You cannot. I mean, certain guys, you cannot. They cannot lead with that. They cannot lead with that.
Sailor just hit it with that humbleness, calmness, loves God, loves his family, especially his mother. So
She must,
it ain't even
she must have thought about it. She thought about. She thought. I was like, she thought about it.
but you know what? It didn't even lead with that though, because here's the thing, man. The people that read or stay tuned the Bible knows the foundation is God, man, and woman. Uh, so in order to know God, man, and woman, you gotta somehow be connected to the Most High in some way, in some way, because that's how a woman serves a man, and a man takes care of home. When you connect it, like I don't know, man, it's a spiritual thing. So somehow, some way, it may end a date, but you gotta ask that question.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, hold on. Okay.
It's it is you gotta somehow stay connected, man, and because sometimes people get into a relationship with people that's like not on the same level in terms of spiritual. And sometimes their spiritual level could be like at a 10, but you be this person that kind of brings you down. You lose connection, you lose yourself. Think about this. It's women I know, and I won't throw out names. You know, they dated guys that was slums, and then they become looking like a slum themselves.
Mm.
Like nice and everything, and then they start to dress like they do. The dude doesn't work. Like you kind of be with this person, you kind of like drop down to a level. Not saying you was ever better than them, but you was blessed to be on this level, and this person kind of brought you down. It's like your circle, man. You got to keep a strong circle of people
Yeah.
around you. You know, the same
Wait, I
thing.
mean, and I didn't put this in the topic, but let's talk about it. Can a and this is go to the second topic because we already like 50 minutes in. Can how I want to put this because should a married woman go out with a single woman?
I think a married woman can go out with a single woman, but a married woman should have some married friends or whatever, so they can like kind of like piggyback off each other on like things they do in terms of their marriages and everything. It depends what type of single woman, because you can go be out with a single woman that's very positive, mind frame, and connected, or you could be out with a single woman that's a slut, and she's doing slutty things, and that easily bring that temptation towards you. That's like a dude, man. Like I got one of my buddies, man. God bless his soul, but I would not hang out with that motherfucker for nothing. And he likes to go out, and he's very like at this age, like what a chick's at, what a chick's at. Dude, I'm not for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like smashing 5, 10 chicks. We in our 40s, smashing 5 or 10 chicks. What does that get you? How does that
but
make?
and that's why I said as you get older, things like that don't even matter no more. It's not even important no more. Like things like that. I mean, to some guys who's out there for that, guys, some guys are like that. But those things not even like a. It's not even like a big deal no more. You know what I'm saying? As far as like how many chicks or whatever you could get with or whatever, because you get to a certain age, and maybe because it's the marriage life, or maybe just maturity, whatever, it don't even matter no more. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah said depends. She said depends. So I guess you're talking about the hanging out with single married women or men hanging out with single people. Ashley said yes, but but
Out of your marriage.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, but then as a guy, and I know as females, y'all know certain friends that your significant go out where you like, oh shit, I wonder what the hell they gonna do because you got that you can have that one guy that's out there or that one female friend that's out there. Are you worried what that person could influence him to do or her to do?
You know what? So yeah, because and a person may be strong minded and won't do anything, but the thing is that those people hanging out that live that type of life can bring that temptation to that woman, and the temptation is it's a temptation. That don't mean you got to feed into it, but the
Mhm.
fact that you're around people that bring constant temptation in your circle could lead you to fall off the damn cliff and do something that you aren't supposed to do. So I think that, like I think Zalia said, depends. You have to be with somebody that's man, just bring like you ever think about this? If you hung around a bunch of dumb people, I literally mean dumb and literate MFers, you will start to talk like them, right?
Yeah,
Around some logical people who do logical things in life, got their head on straight, whatever, your thought process gets affected and it may elevate you. Be around people that elevate you. When you're around
yeah,
people like that, single friends, and they on slutty things, you can find yourself like stooping low to their level because that's what you're being accustomed to, the things that they like to do and everything.
yeah. I mean, and I told you, I know a partner that had a partner that was going through some stuff or whatever, and on the verge of divorcing and things like that. And by him being married, he told him, "Hey, man, you don't want to be out there. You don't want to be out there. I'm out here." You know what I'm saying? He influenced him or talked him into getting that marriage back in order. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between being with friends that's single and being with a friend that's married. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? And it all depends on your friend, your surrounding. Because like I said, my circle is small, and majority of people I hang out with are married. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, you got a mind of your own, but you don't want nobody to influence you neither to do some crazy shit.
So Ashley said, yes, but I need to know right from wrong for your marriage. Azalea said, birds of a feather flock together. Be careful of the company you keep. Don also
Yeah,
said, let me go down. It's not about the relationship status of the friend groups, it's their morals and values. My friend group wouldn't put us in a situation that compromises our relationship. Hmm.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's good. I mean, and that's good because that's good. But like I said, if you get that one friend that's always into shit, you know what I'm saying? That's always into shit. That, but you know that friend, but you gotta put trust in your significant. And if she do something and you got to easily influence, you want to do that shit anyway.
You know what? I think so. Zayla just put something that made me think about something. Donna's. I'm gonna just relate these two comments together, right? So you gotta be around people, your friend groups, their morals and values, whether they married or not married. Now Zayla said you gotta be careful around married people as well because some married people are swingers and
Yeah,
they will recruit you indirectly. You know what? You're like, oh, they're nice. I hang out with this married couple. They're nice. Yeah, they feeling you out to get you drunk, so you can end up in the bed with them too. You got to be careful because
yeah,
yeah, that's the thing you got to do. So I think what it all boils down to. Now I could change my stance. Is that it depends on the person's morals and values. It ain't like hang around married people. People say that, but man, some married people are out here wild.
yeah. Yeah, but I mean, and that's why I said I got to take it from experience of what I expect or what I went through or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't have it's out there. Like I said, just be careful. I mean, and just believe that. Just hopefully that, and I'm not. I mean, because if you feel your woman it won't is not strong minded or whatever, did you really marry the right person? You know what I'm saying?
That's why again, when you meet people, you gotta make sure they connected by the Most High because when they connected by the Most High, they kind of being guided right. When you got somebody out here with no brains and not being guided, then they can be easily led astray. I say also, I'm gonna switch this up. I don't know if we're gonna bring this up right now, but I know I had this conversation with Donna, and I brought out the Alicia Keys things and Swiss Beats and how they met
Yeah,
and whatnot. So the dating pool, right, and it's tainted, and it's not right spiritually to mess with a woman that's married or mess with men that's married. But the dating pool out here is so polluted. And if you a person like that, like right now, polygamy is like the thing you hear about quite often or whatever. And some women they ain't sharing, but in some cases, there are women if they observe that man is not being treated right, whether they in a relationship status, married or whatever, they will come and broach their way in. That's why it's important for men. Well, important for women to treat their man right because I think that there's a lot of women out here that's good to single, but there's not a good men out here that's single that shows leadership that can take control and do everything. The stuff that you want that's non currency related, you won't find a good guy like that. So should women go be vultures?
well, and well, before we get into that, yeah, that's a spiritual boy.
So
I
Isaiah said,
motherfucker.
she said,
God,
Isaiah said, yeah, the spiritual spirit will make them make the correct choice. They won't be doing just anything. You have to stand for something.
yeah, I think because I think the thing you was about to allude to with the Alicia Keys thing, if you, it's about going for it. Like it's like going for it. If you see that this guy is married, but you figure you are better fit or better for him than her, do you go for it or do you leave it alone? That's the question. Do you go for it? Because let's say, for instance, I mean, not even for instance, the thing is, if people follow the Wayne, the Country Wayne series or whatever, if you watch it or whatever, but it was an instance that a girl named Amber and a girl named Shayla, best friends. Shayla knows that Amber is cheating on her fiance. Shayla likes Amber's fiance, and she went for it because she figured that she
He was
wasn't.
married.
They at the time they weren't married at the time. It was
They
just,
were
it
married.
was no they because he was married. She started fooling around with Country Wayne before they got married. That's
Right.
what's
When
the
they
big
got
thing.
married, and then they got married. That's when Amber's best friend started messing with her husband. She didn't know it. She got pregnant by him.
Right. So that's the whole thing. Is it
Well, they
should you go for yours even if you feel
well,
that your friend, or if you feel that that person is married or heavily involved with somebody, do you go for yours because you figure you better, or do you just
So at Asher, the answers, I got a few answers. Asher said, absolutely not. Don't be a home wrecker. It's the 80-20 rule. Donna said, absolutely not. Going after a married man is not okay. I'm gonna say this. It's not okay. However, however, like if you know like a guy, so let me tell you, things happen. You won't go after a married man and know it. So you'll have to intentionally go after a married guy. So this is what I mean by that. You know a guy. Let's say you could already know him. You could already meet him. But the connection, and when you meet people, you talk to them. The connections are uncontrollable when you meet people. If you meet people, you vibe, you vibe. Now, if you meet a person that's going through some things, and it is a however. Listen to what I'm saying before y'all try to just drag it down. Connections, when you meet, let me get this example. When you meet people and y'all talk, the connection vibe, you don't really control it, right? If you got like-minded views and like-minded
wait, they going in on you like your
people.
however just did it.
However, honestly, let's be for real. Shit happens, right? Not is it morally wrong? Yes. Does God want that? God does not want that. But sometimes there are situations where people put themselves in situations and be like, I effed up. And let me tell you something right now. And when men we have issues, we're not the type of person to be emotional, be like, oh man, I had nobody to talk to. Men need an outlet, whether it's their friends or somebody else. It should be your significant other. However, shit happens. So let's not be out here acting like shit don't happen. Because when a person need an outlet and you can't go home and get it, and it could be verbal abusive at home, it could be whatever. You need an outlet and things gradually happen. Whether you want it to or not, it happens because cheating could be an emotional attachment too as well. Whatever. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm saying that if you don't take care of home, wait, I'm just I can't even say it's all these damn comments. I'm trying to keep up. I can't say I'll say she says different unintentionally versus unintentionally. Once you find out he's married, cut it. She says okay to your wives to do that to another man. No, your wives can't do that to another man. You know why? Because ain't that many men out there for you to do it. That's why you take care of home before somebody come in there and snatch your man out of his home.
Yeah,
No,
because
it sounds ignorant. It sounds ignorant, but it's true.
it
And now
happens.
speaking to like the shortage of men out here, there are not many men as leaders out here. Period. Not saying a man should leave his home, but women have to be extra careful because there are women out here that wants to be that same thing, and they're gonna go get it. You
What's
have
funny though? Wait, what's funny though, bro? Because these comments coming in like that, but
like I
if
can't even
they,
keep up with comments.
the thing is with that is, bro. Let's just take a celebrity out of the blue. I mean, let's just say Denzel Washington, whatever. A lot of girls like Denzel or whatever, and if you had opportunity to get with Denzel, knowing that he's married, would you not go for yours if the opportunity was there?
No, so it ain't about that. I think so. I just got the correct comment. My man Reynolds, man, he come save the day. This is what I'm trying to say. He said the only way a woman can get a married man is if that relationship is seriously missing something, not happy. A man that is happy with his relationship won't put himself in that position. And that's what I mean. However, a man that's miserable and like let's say you at home, right? You're constantly being disrespected by your wife every day, verbally, whatever, and you just like out there. You need an outlet. Stuff happens. You got to have somebody to talk to. So stuff happens. You got a connection, and then it's like, okay, before this connection get any stronger, I'm gonna break this off and go to the next. And that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
not justification because she said Jay, you're just trying to justify it and then just recant it. No, I'm not recanting my statement. I'm telling you real life stuff that can happen. Take care of home. Nothing is ever picture perfect out there. I understand in a relationship, you go through your trials and tribulations or whatnot. But first of all, have God in your house. That's what a lot of y'all got God in your house. So if a lot of y'all got God in your house, your man gonna be taken away. So when if you ain't connected with the Most High, and some godly woman come take come here, we
Man,
go.
don't put God in it.
No, this is serious stuff. If a woman don't have God in her life, how can she serve a man?
No, I'm just playing. I mean, just
No, I'm
for the
just saying.
best.
I'm just like, how can you certain man like people say I'm justified? My thing is take care of home. Like your home ain't gonna be picture perfect. Like Reynolds said, if a man is happy in his relationship, and that's including things happening, whatever. But if a man is not happy in his relationship, he's being cheated on, and being cheated on, like as an example, yes, you got it can happen. The thing is, when you go after something, a happy man ain't gonna let you go after him. I'm
Yeah,
married.
but in the case of, in the case of Alicia Keys, whatever, and then she got flack for it, but then eventually people stopped. You know, they still was buying her album, so a lot of people was for it. I mean, I ain't gonna say for it, but they just okay,
Hold
that happened to him.
Hey, the comments still coming through. So Ashley says, "Wait, hold on." So, this wait, this shit. She says, "Then separate if you're not happy. Discuss it, therapy, work through it, or separate." There's the thing, and I'm gonna read all the comments and I'm gonna answer. You both need to be equally yoked. You're not. It's not gonna work. So the thing is, when it's not equally yoked and it's not going to work, and you're not connected, so she said, if a man doesn't have God in his life, then how can he lead, protect, and provide? But the thing is, a man can have God in his life and protect and provide, but you could choose not to follow. So if you don't choose to follow, you just that odd person out. This is the thing. People make mistakes. Things happen. I'm not going to justify it or do anything. But the thing is, because I made a mistake, does that mean I stay in my mistake? Because she don't want to be led? She didn't want to follow?
Yeah, everybody say like separate and leave it, whatever. But when you in it, in a relationship, whatever, it's easy. It's easy to just branch away from it. Sometimes you try to get it's. I ain't never used drug anything, but it's like you still you know where it was when you was at that high. When you was at
Right.
that high, you still trying to figure out how to get that high back. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to say just leave or separate or whatever. It's easy to say that, but when you actually in that situation, it's hard to just say leave.
The comments are still pouring in. So, hey, look, so if he's not happy, Donna said if he's not happy, then wrap it up, shut down, file the paperwork, whatever. The problem is people are stuck on paper. The real paper is with the connection with God. That's the real paper. If a woman chooses to not respect you and choose to step outside her marriage, do everything besides that, I know it till death do us part. I know all that. But as a man, I know me personally, I stand not to be disrespected on all levels. So paperwork filed now, we know how long paperwork can take. So being separated or not, I'm moving on. The thing God is the answer. So Ashley saying again, equally yoked, you should know from the beginning. The thing is, actually, people are narcissists out here. So they will put on a certain performance in the beginning. Bro, we talked about this when you date somebody, right? People put on the show, right? That's why I said, and I think Azalea said this beginning, we had this conversation with people. You have to ask some questions in relation to God and get to see if they on the same level you are as far as that, whatever. Um, people are narcissists, so you have to watch, monitor people, have conversations, and speak indirectly about some things to get the answer you want. So sometimes you fall victim. And a lot of people fall victim to some narcissists. I know that for a fact. A lot of people, including
Yeah.
myself.
I mean, I I guess that fired them up.
I
That
think
fired them up.
I've tried to keep with the comments like 3 more. So this ask you, one is lacking God, in relationship with God. If they aren't able to follow your lead as a man, then what you do? The thing is, actually, I just said, narcissist people exist in the world. They will act like they're following you, and then when they get to a certain level, they turn on a whole different character. And the thing is, there are people like that. It's called Satan. This is what it is, and that's why it's wrong for a woman to go after a married man, but a married man that's dealing with all these things, it's easy for it to fall in that category, whether it is or not. A man knows when he's happy, he knows he has a godly woman, he stays.
Okay, Donna said, True said, but if he's willing to go outside the marriage for emotional or physical connection, then you don't need to be there. But here's the thing: everything is not well. Like I said, speaking from a person that's older now, you know, what I'm saying it's really never physical.
It's
It's
not
the
about
mental. It is. It's the mental. It's the mental and the peace of mind. What it. That's what it is. If you give that, you give that, a lot of stress will be released. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
It ain't about that
So,
all the
so
time.
we had this conversation, bro. when a man's going through something mentally, right? We're not to say we're not the type of wine, but like I need somebody to talk to, blah blah blah. And people go say go see a therapist, right? And go pay this money. The thing is, sometimes we want to vibe and talk in general. Like sometimes, fellas, we might use each other, or we might talk to a friend, and we'll release without knowing. We'll be like spilling like what's in our brain, what's in our mental, without
Mhm.
even knowing. And it builds to have somebody listen to you is so powerful. So you won't know you're talking to somebody and you're being mentally connected until it gets deep to that point, because we stress. We got so much of our mind dealing with the world, dealing with whatever you may deal with. You just never know, and it's so important to have that connection to be able to come home. And that's why it's important for a woman to make a man comfortable, to make a man be able to communicate, to bring that peace, so he can say what he needs to say. So the mental connection happens unwill. It doesn't happen on purpose for the most part. When you at that
Yeah.
certain age, you know what I'm saying? You just want to shit as man. You just want to vent. You just want to talk as a man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to. And some men times will be stubborn. The thing is, I think it's time for men to like be more vocal and be less stubborn, because when you're stubborn, you miss out on blessings, and
Yeah.
you put things off and you fight things. Just be more vocal. And I think right now, as you get older, you speak what's on your mind. That's the truth, because you held it in so long. You speak on that.
You miss a lot, Azalea. I tell you that. The next topic was should you go for yours even if that person is
I
heavily
think
involved with someone?
she answered. I think she missed all the comments that they're going on. So, uh, let me see. If you're sick, wait, let me see. So let me ask you, comment. She said, if you're sick and they don't offer to care for you or do things, but you do it for them, that should be a sign. If you're constantly giving and not receiving, especially, once again, Ashley, this thing called a narcissist, right? A narcissist would do everything you want to do, and what did you complain about? That's what you got to mark way for. Sometimes you can get fooled by narcissists or whatever. Sometimes people can take care of you while you're sick, but when they get to a point in your life when you really need a person, they turn on you. I've seen adult that.
But
Um,
and like I said, relationships in the beginning is not is it's like I told you before. It's like an interview. Yeah, you go say I do this, I do that. I'm willing to do this. When you go to a job interview, you tell all the good shit that you would do. Soon as you get that job, hey, I need you to work overtime, man. Fuck, that ain't doing shit.
right, right. You gonna do everything you say to get this job. That's the point I was getting at. You gonna put on the Grammy performance. I'm gonna get this job, and
Right.
then the job you get settled in. Fuck, I ain't coming to work late. And
They
then
ain't going to work today.
I'm not cooking breakfast for them today. You get
Right.
all this thing, cook breakfast, then all these sweet things, roll pedals. Now you turn to a couch potato, just click the remote control, and you go to counseling all you want. The thing is, I think what fixed most things that because that used to be me. The one thing is that I do some things and then I pray. God talks to me like, boy, come on, man. Like you gotta tighten things up. God talks to you and let you know. If you have no God in your life, who gonna talk to you like no devil? The devil gonna be like, man, quote, fuck her. Do what you want to do. But that's why the connection is important.
You know what? I like Ashley because she's saying things, but if I'm saying it's like an interview and you gotta like she's talking about red flags. You don't see the red flags in the beginning.
As my point. I'm trying to you don't see the red flags at the beginning
Because everybody, and that's what he's talking about the narcissism, whatever, all that stuff. You're gonna be on your best behavior
to get what you want.
in the beginning. Then the real you start to come out as it started to go or whatever. You know. So I'm gonna tell you, I was never. I ain't gonna say never. I'm not the type of person now that I mean I'm married, whatever, but I'm not the type of person that's gonna our first date. We gonna go to this expensive big place or whatever, whatever. Because I'm not gonna maintain that. I'm not gonna maintain. I'm gonna go somewhere that I can maintain that we have a good time, whatever. Because are we going out for a good time or a meal?
Exactly. Like, are we going out for a good time? And we'll get to the meals and go out later on. My thing
Yeah.
is this: you meet and you start going out. Well, we doing a simple shit. Let's go out and get some ice cream. Let's talk. Let's have conversation. I think people. Let me see, because I got to read these comments. They flying in. Ashley's flying them in. So she said, once again, you are missing all the red flags they gave you. People make excuses for the person they are with because they don't want to be alone or just want to be loved. No, we talked about this. Narcissistic people are the biggest liars in the world. They front, they put up this thing. They don't never take accountability. Uh, and
Right.
as they reach that right, they switched up once they get hired on the job. That's what it is. They get the job, they switched up.
And that's and everyone everybody do it. I don't know when it cuts off when people stop doing that as far as age wise or whatever. But if you like you said, if you be yourself in the beginning, you can never say if I'm like say if right now if I go to first date, let's just say for instance Red Lobster, first date Red Lobster, blah blah blah. You
Shit, Red
could never say what we used to do. You know what I'm saying? We used to go to um whatever big restaurant there is or whatever.
Not a Red Lobster. Like, here's the thing: if you're trying to get to know somebody, you can't get to know somebody with a mouthful of food. The thing is, this is how you know a woman interested in you. If a woman want to go to the park and she want like Azalea said, want conversation, then
Mm.
she'll go to the park because she's interested in you, right? She wants to get to know you. Like, not only are you attracted to her physically, she wants to know we can connect mentally. Let's go to a park. Let's go have some ice cream. Let's go somewhere we can talk. A woman that wants to go straight to these restaurants, oh, he took me this place. I mean, not that's not really interested because why are you going to take somebody out to this restaurant with a mouthful of food? I don't care if you like to eat. Let's get to know each other first and know where we're coming from. Then let's get to those embarrassing moments where we can go out to eat and you order what you want to order, or just a build, man. I think people don't build mentally; they build currency wise, financially wise, or they go through the money thing. They want to go to these nice restaurants and stuff. Oh, he took me to this nice restaurant, or he drive this BMW, or he drive this. That's what the dating thing is right now. Is just like that. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
what would the ladies in here right now? What would you prefer? Your first date? Would you want to cook on your first date? So it's like cook
Hell
on
no!
your first date.
Why would you go to the first date before I invite the man over to your house for?
Mm. But if y'all connecting or whatever, I mean, are you? I mean, because what's going to go on? Is that sending the wrong message that if you invite a guy over your crib, he expecting something afterwards?
When you set yourself up, you don't know a guy. That's why I think this me personally. I think a woman should connect with a guy before she invite him over the crib because some people crazy. And so this is what Don says. You want to see what he's like when we disagree on a stressful situation. He could tell me he's a calm person. Then I find out he just dude that breaks down when something goes wrong. They call it what they call it with people with you not wild out. It's this thing that young people call it when people mentally just go off. They just start going crazy. He tapped out. Is damn, I just learned this term, man. I can't think of the term. I just learned it, but that's what Donna's talking about. Like when dude breaks down, something goes wrong, he starts, going crazy. Well, Ashley said first date should be coffee, tea, interactive dates, act on escape room. Escape room is actually you know what? If you do an escape room together, you will learn a lot about a person. That's a good first date. An escape room. Ashley, I feel that. Good first dates,
Yeah.
escape room. You ever did one?
Who?
Escape room. You ever did escape room?
Nah.
Bro, let me tell you something. You do an escape room with a person, it tells you a lot about a person's patience and if you can work together as a team. It tells you a whole lot, man. I'm telling you, for anybody watching this, I recommend like try an escape room, do something different, go outside your zone, do an escape room together, and it tell you a lot about a person.
I
Bro.
think I think like I said, you don't want to do a first date. You don't want to do the movie thing because I mean you're not talking, you're not communicating. The restaurant, I mean, restaurant is fine, but I don't think you need to go all out on the first date because you're not gonna maintain that, and that's what you're gonna be. You got to stay on that. You got to stay on that level. You know what I'm saying? If you can't stay on that level, don't get on that level.
I don't think it's that level though. But the thing is, why do you take somebody to a restaurant on the first date? Like Ashley was saying, get to know somebody before you get to that point. Like I'm reading this. Like Isaiah said, she want to know if you can hold an intellectual conversation. And Ashley said she ain't bring no guy to her house. And Donna said he might be a murderer. Crash
She
out.
might
That's
be
what
in
it's
there.
not. Crash out. It's crash out. You don't want to do. You don't want to be a dude that's gonna crash out. like they call
Yeah,
it crash.
Isaiah know she know the terms. She know the term.
I don't know. Donna and Isaiah said a crash out. It's called crash out. But like they saying, we go to park, ice cream parlor, walk. Now, let me tell y'all a good place to go to in Chicago or Chinatown. Yeah, it's my favorite ice cream spot. It's called Legends Tasty. It's dope. That's you can go walk Chinatown and go get to know a person. But person like my brother, he ain't got to maintain the higher standard in the restaurants. You can go somewhere and just kick it, you know.
Yeah. What up, Corey? What's up, cuz? How you doing up there?
Escape
Not,
room, yeah, yes, she does. As they say, escape room shows teamwork. That's the most important thing. That's a good first date. You go. We go to escape room, and we have good teamwork. Let's go out and eat later. We go out and eat later. That's when we go out and eat, bro. You got to go to. That's one thing you got to do, man. You should check it out. The wifey an escape room. If y'all
I
want
ain't
to do
never,
good, you
I ain't
might
gonna
have
lie, I never even heard of that.
you do escape room with the wifey, man. If it don't go well, you probably got to get divorced. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Hey, sister, I'm joking.
No, I mean, what Corey say?
He said these women, Corey said these women want that seafood restaurant date on the first night, about $200 for the date, and take a plate home with them. Lord knows we're going to eat that plate. Wait, she said, Donna said, I don't want to go to dinner with because what if I don't like him? I'm stuck at dinner till it's done.
And that's why I say it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to if y'all said escape place or whatever, which is fine or whatever. You want to be somewhere that you feel like okay, it's not the day didn't go too well or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The day didn't go well. We're not going to see each other, whatever. No more. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You want to feel comfortable of leaving a date without this dude like getting sore or she getting sore and she started japping out or they both started japping out on each other, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
New terms crash out. Hey, so
I'm fucking old school. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
I like
I'm gonna
crash out.
say.
Like
I'm
you
gonna say
about
jive, turkey, and all that shit.
hey, so I got a text message to read. So it's about meeting people. You may not have seen the red flags in the beginning, but did you actually pray about this relationship before you even made it official? Hmm. Did you pray about a relationship before you made it official?
Nobody does that. I said nobody does that. I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, we talked about it in the beginning. You could talk about God this, God that, but that is the farthest thing for people mind when they goes into a relationship. I believe. You know what I'm saying? It's not
With
the
some people, it's important.
it's not the hot topic of it's not the first conversation in a relationship unless you are a true churchgoer.
I'm not true church going. This is one of the first things I
Man,
bring up.
you talk about the Bible. I don't know how many times he's been on the show.
But I'm saying you said church go. I don't go to church every Sunday, but I got
Well,
other ways to God.
Bible study goer. So,
It depends on your priorities. It should be a thing where you had a conversation with people in the beginning. But you have some people go to church though that's not so they crazy,
what you
man.
got?
The
What
devil.
Ashley say?
She said, "Those are the ones with the long come catch your lashes, and they need you to pay for their hair and nails too." She's referring to the people that want to go to seafood restaurants and want all that money spent on them. So she's
Ashley, why did you spell "come" like that?
because no come catch your lashes. You talking about the come catch your eyelashes, the big lashes.
All those that's
Yeah.
crazy.
She's talking about- hey, she said so. Isaiah said, if you believe in prayer, you do pray for a good partner.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Because I mean, it happens. After I got a divorce, I prayed. I did pray. You know what I'm saying? Send me somebody that I could actually build a relationship with or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you get those relationships. It comes to you, but you don't even know you got it.
That's the thing. I think somebody just respond to the thing. It's not the furthest thing from people's mind if you have a relationship with Christ.
Ashley, I am old. I'll say jive turkey and all that stuff. Get the jive turkey out.
I think that's like she just said. If you got a relationship with Christ, it's not the furthest thing from your mind. But I don't know, man. I know it's brought up. It's important. You can just think about it. If you serve and you have a relationship with God and everything,
Oh, we got somebody from YouTube commented.
that's
There
why
we
I said
go.
she says not the furthest thing from people's mind if you have a relationship with Christ.
Gotcha.
Which,
Appreciate you joining us. Appreciate that.
which is it's I don't know, man. It's a conversation. It's just question. It's kind of like I say, you can't go to a restaurant when you gotta learn somebody. You got to kind of go have that walk in the park, and you kind of know what people own. Especially guys. Women got to be careful because guys they can be murderers. They can rape you. Like I'm all seriousness, man. Some guys are here weird.
Yeah, you ladies got it tough. You ladies got it tough. I mean, there's some crazy females out there, but you ladies got it tough because guys could. What's new word y'all using now?
I don't know. I'm the what new word they using?
I mean, you just said it. Yeah, what's the new word that you?
Crash out. The crash out.
Yeah, I mean, these guys. I ain't gonna say the word because I'm probably fuck the word up. You know what I'm saying? These guys are fucking going crazy. You know what I'm saying on these females. And I'm gonna talk. I mean, I'm glad we're gonna do this show because I mean, I ran into a few guys. Not even say ran into, but it's a few incidents that happened in my life that I'm gonna bring up on this show with keeping it real with Jay Hendo that it led to tragic. You know what I'm saying? So you ladies definitely got to be careful who you dealing with because some guys out there are real
They become killers.
psychos. Yeah, psychos, and you don't even know it. You could be with them like 10 years. You see the signs, but then you figure you could change that guy, and he just not. Isaiah, yeah, crash out. I'm not gonna keep it with that word. Isaiah, I'm not gonna keep it with that word because
Hey,
I'm gonna screw that
yeah,
word up. That ain't
hey,
in my vocabulary.
I learned to crash out. These guys, what it is crash out. Like guys will do this, right? You would date a girl and be in a relationship, but their ex would be like over possessive and jealous, and be like, "Oh, I'll shoot him." You know, you can hear guys do that. I'll shoot him. I'll do this. And the thing is, do you want to like deal with that type of energy and deal with that? Because guys will do that, and women, man, yeah, I feel bad, but they have it hard because some dudes, man, they become possessive and they become crazy.
I don't because Isaiah said men are aggressive as fuck, but I mean I
They are
think but I think females are got more aggressive nowadays than guys.
no,
'Cause
God aggressive in the terms of like safety, where they like she said they don't like rejection. So guys will get rejected and they get aggressive as hell.
okay.
Be like, "I
Yeah,
beat your ass, bitch." You know, it's the terminology they use
yeah.
and to disrespect women. Like honestly, men don't respect women like they used to. It's so different. Men don't respect women, so that's the type of aggression they have when they want to just like
Because of social media, though, I think social media killed a lot of things. Because I mean, a lot of these females out here showing more than they did back in the day, or
that.
you
That's
seeing more.
yeah. So here's the thing. I got a question for you. The women out there, they probably can answer this too. If you're on social media, right, and a lot of women, it's nice bodies, they pose in the thong or whatever, have body. How do you expect a man to approach you? Now, it doesn't invite a man to disrespect you, but knowing what's out here, you invite that type of energy into your inbox or however it may be. Now,
Yeah,
a woman can present herself sexually still, but wear sexy things. You know, I told you like you don't have to come all the way up, but wear sexy things that's presentable. You determine the type of traffic that's gonna come in your inbox when you're out here on social media like that. If you're
yeah.
out here with just some dots carrying your nipples and all your titties showing and a thong with both your cheeks out, like especially if
Wait,
you're in a relationship,
wait. But saying that, but no, saying that. Who are you doing that? Who are for the females? Who are you doing that for when you do that?
and especially if you're in a relationship, because I don't know how a guy and some women say it's insecure. No, it's just like those parts are for me. Like in the bedroom, like you can show a little some of you out in public. I don't mind a little cleavage and a little leggings being shown. You know what I'm saying? Show the leggings,
Yeah.
but when you go to that extreme, that's like for me behind closed doors.
Yeah, I just, yeah. I just want to know what I mean when you wear those things like that. What attention are you trying to seek? Who are you wearing it for? You know, as you said, Corey, I don't know why men waste their time with wrong women. You have to pay attention to their actions and their words, but men don't like independent women either.
Don't specifically independent women
I don't
don't.
like BMWs. I don't care about the independent. I don't like BMWs.
What the fuck is BMWs?
Big mouth women.
Yeah, yeah, big mouth. Yeah, I don't woman. But independent. So those independent women sometimes when they get a man who takes care of home, don't know when they're released being independent. They don't have to be independent. They still try to be independent and try to be in a relationship. But if you could be independent, then don't maintain a relationship because a man is under God is going to try to do as he's told by the Most High and take over and do things. You can't interrupt that.
Yeah.
So it is.
I don't like independent women. I don't mind about independent women, but don't keep on telling. Don't let it be known all the time that you're independent. Blah blah blah. All that stuff. That stuff like that. That's. I don't. Hey, Ashley. When I used to use that term BMW, whatever, they or the well, with three jerks, they ain't like that at all.
Previous podcast because only the guilty women didn't like the term BMW because they had the big mouths or whatever, big mouth women. So of course they didn't like the term, So, but
Nah, they didn't like the BMW phrase or whatever, but it's cool. It's my show now. You know what I'm saying? We could do what we're going to do now. Uh, no, it's and ladies got ways of making money. I mean, because what do women look when they look on social media at guys? Because it's easy for a guy to get attraction from a female because the stuff that they reveal and the clothes that they wear. For the female, what are y'all looking at when y'all see guys or whatever? Are the guys doing the same thing or whatever? Because I
I would
don't
hope
look at guys like
that
that.
page took down shirts off and stuff like that. Well, I hope not. But what are women looking at when they look at it on the social media page? Like how I would think that my assumption, and a woman, anybody in the comments out here can confirm this, is like what a guy put on this page. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If he's flashing money, or if he's got like,
muscles or yeah. I mean, what do they do? Because the females they flash a lot on social media or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And and not that I this
hey,
no diddy.
you go to social media and you see a woman flashing, you should go to their post and look at the comments because that's a type of traffic
The
they
sweatpants,
yeah.
his sweatpants print.
Sweatpants print.
See, here's the thing with that though, bro. Like she said, just said the sweatpants print. When you do that, you're attracting. That's all you good for.
Well, no, guys don't even know that the women are looking at because we covered. You wear sweatpants. You ain't thinking about that as a guy. Like, man, I'll make sure my stuff right here. You ain't looking at. It. You just put no pants, and you probably going out to the store. I know, dude. Well, some of these dudes weird these days. They probably are doing that. But for the most
Yeah,
part, we just like as a
man, shit.
says, haircut, his facial expression, and his attire.
Right. I mean, I wear I wear gray pants. I don't even think about that stuff because I'm like what Warren said. I'm like Webster sometimes. You know, I'm like I'm like Webster with it ain't 24/7. I mean, what the hell is going on out there? What y'all just looking down there?
Ashley, why she say bullshit, Jay? Nah, I really, man, I'm not. Man, I'm a man. I'm 43 years old. I'm not finna wear some sweatpants to get some attention. I ain't thinking about that. I'm just doing what I'm
Nah.
comfortable with. Throw it on, hit the dough. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
I never thought about it like that. I mean,
Just
as
think, we don't
far
think
as
about it, guys. We like, dude, think about it. That'd be kind of like weird for a guy like, hey, man, I'm gonna wear these sweatpants to the grocery store, man. What you think? That is absolutely rainbow community. It's just not about to happen. Like, I'm not
right.
about.
I mean, girls can get away with that stuff because they're like, "Oh, your bosom all out." A guy can't come out and say, "Your
Yeah.
bosom all out."
Right, man. Hey, man, you going out there like that? You go get all the girl. Come on, man. No, but that's the thing. We
Right,
guys don't pay. Well, real man, we don't pay attention to
man. Your
yelling.
print showing. Your print showing.
Man, come on, oh man, that's yeah. We're definitely not doing that. But
I mean, so and if a guy do that, if a guy do that to another guy, it's a problem right there.
oh, it's definitely a problem. But that's the part we get where men are sensitive. That's why there's a lack of leaders in this world, and that's why when you think you're like, man, and going back to what I said earlier, should a woman, if she find a man in a broken situation, should she go after it?
Yeah,
Like you can go after it, you can go entertain Mr. Sensitivity and put your life line when you know it, dude. Sometimes when you know, you just know. And then that man, like I think he said it earlier, that man's connected and he's oh my God. I'll read his comments.
because Isaiah said, "No, for real, it's appearance, clean cut, white teeth. Does he have does he have teeth, eyes? You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's cool. But like I said, if and I'm pretty sure you ladies see these things that we see because girls are. There's a lot of girls that's out there with these fan pages and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
OnlyFans. But that's what these motherfuckers be on OnlyFans pages and have make money. They make good money. Because remember, I had a chick on a podcast that did OnlyFans page, and I had no idea she's on. I don't know if you remember the chick from Houston. I had no
What's
idea
her
she had
name?
an OnlyFans page. I don't even remember. I did a
Oh, you remember? You ain't keeping it real, Jay Hendo.
I do not remember, but I'm like, because like, okay, so I'm interviewing her, right? And I got my phone going off. Bzzz. So my guys like hitting me up like her OnlyFans page. These motherfuckers, they pervs. So they fucking they get in their OnlyFans page, they send me pictures, and she never mentioned nothing about OnlyFans. So I'm talking to her like this. I pick up my phone, I'm like, whoa, like, whoa. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of attention that you seek. So how could you be in some type of real relationship? First of all, if you godly, you ain't even looking for that type of energy anyway. That's just plain and simple. If you're a man of God and you led on the direction of the Most High, you're not even looking for that type of woman. So it shouldn't even matter OnlyFans or not. But that's the thing about it. When you meet people, people keep secrets, man. And you can pray about things, get red flags and whatever. That's the key. But people, man, the devil comes and shine in armor like he's for you, and then when he gets comfortable, he can take that off.
I mean, and I think it's gonna go to the last segment before we get up out of here. Are are men's really attractive to the BBL?
Nah, I don't. The BBLs, nah. That's. It's so many people with BBLs. It's like why? Like why? It's so many
Yeah.
people with BBLs. Like why? I don't think BBLs. Let's go work out together. Let's go run. Let's do that together. But mm-mm. I mean, not me.
I mean, it's taking over. It's taking over. It's pretty much taking over the the world. You know, it's, everybody want that, and you get that. It's a risk that you're taking. So it's like I, I see a lot of guys post those things like on. I don't do it. I don't post like other females doing showing butt, ass, butt, tits, and stuff like that. Because when you do that, who you sending that to? Why are you sending that? Why are you? I won't send you. I won't send you a girl. Hey man, check it out. You know what I'm saying? That's like,
Yeah, for what? I'm not even like. It's like that shit, man. It's so you see it so much on social media. It gets tired. Like, dude, like, what else can you do besides show your cheeks? Like, can you cook? Show a meal, or show a project you're doing, or show a clean house or something like that. Like, I'm
yeah,
at
show your show your
an
show your chicks with a meal.
oh man, oh man. So you made me forget I was gonna say.
What
But no,
you Isaiah? We said some men's are not all. Uh, reflect back to that. What you talking about, Isaiah? On that, on when you said that some men's are not all.
I'm looking at the comments now. I'm like, ooh, shit, dude.
I appreciate everybody that's tuning in and dropping them comments down. Um, this keep us going. This keep the energy going right here. This is the first show talking shit with. I keep on saying talking shit with Jay Hendo.
Keep it real,
Keeping
man.
it real with Jay Hendo. You know.
And you keep saying talking.
Yeah.
What?
Uh,
Wait, see, right? Diddy said, right. What else can you do, lady? Right? She talking about the Instagram posts and stuff like that. And
yeah.
we're at an age, man, where like everything besides that matters. Like nobody, I don't like. You don't look and be like, damn, she got nice ass, nice. No, like you like, damn, she doing stuff out in the community. Damn, she cooks. Like, damn, she can see about clean the house. Like, damn, she out was there with her mom. Like, damn, she
Man, I
take.
ain't saying that she doing outside with the community. Well,
Not just saying that's a good thing though, because that means she put priorities before her. You know what I'm saying? She's not a selfish
yeah.
woman. That's where you gotta look at that and everything.
No, I'm just tripping on it. Isaiah said BBL. Oh, BBL is attractive. She said some men are not all. Okay, got you. All right, I got you. I got you, Isaiah.
I'll be something I know. Hey, that's because the little boys, they like I don't know. I'm not gonna be judgmental on that thing. You if you got one, that's cool. No more power to you. And I don't particularly if I think the people that overdo it, they may be the thing. People overdo it with like they can't even squeeze between the table without knocking over somebody's water or something.
Right? Because at the end of the day, everybody get old. All that stuff don't pump up like that the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you lose your BBL, you start to lose your personality because your personality was your BBL because you ain't had nothing else to offer. Not
Huh.
all y'all, don't get me offended, but some of y'all who have it and that's all you flaunt and everything. But like, what do you have behind that clothes? Give me a woman, give me a woman that believes in God. We can figure out we can go from there. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to, cause, I mean, because I see a lot of guys post up girls with big butts. They had those surgeries done and stuff like that, and it's like why even repost it? You know what I'm saying? It's giving energy and it's getting clickbaits and all that stuff. I'm not trying to pass it on. Like, okay, okay, she got a big butt. All right, that's it.
I mean, when you're younger, that's like, man, look at this. When you at our age, it's like, man, like,
But
hey,
hey, bro, that's what I'm saying. The stuff that stuff that we seeing now, that shit doesn't matter no more. You know what I'm saying? To us, we got older now.
yeah, you get older, you like, hey man, I want to know what can we talk about? Because you at the end of the day, and you know what, like at the end of the day, hey, yeah, you do that. Can we go watch a Cubs game together? Can we go to a Bulls game together? Can we go to a Bears game together? That's some sexy shit right there. That's that. Take off your clothes on that. Can we go to a Bears game together? Put on this Bears jersey. Let's go rock it. Let's go to the game. Bulls,
Yeah.
etc. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Like that's what I'm talking about. Let's go to this game. Even if you're not into the game, let's go together. Like stay in tune with me. You know what I'm saying? That's the sexiest thing ever. It's an age right now where you just want to go have fun, enjoy life. Let's go travel. If you want to wear that little stuff, let's go travel on some island. If you feel comfortable wearing on the beach, you wear them on the beach, whatever. If you want to, all the internet stuff, man. Let's go. Let's have a conversation on the plane. Let's take pictures. All that stuff, man. People be forgetting.
And that being said, I mean, you mentioned about the basketball, baseball games, stuff like that. Women's that's out here right now that's in the comments. What are the places that you like to go to that give some of these guys some pointers or whatever? It ain't about restaurant. What is your relaxed spot that you like to? What did you like to do? Places you like to relax in that you could chill at. Other than, I know y'all mentioned the escape.
Well, the escape room is an idea for a first date to see if you got some teamwork. That's what I told you. Like you should try that this weekend with the wife. Like just find it, just Google escape rooms. And then that escape rooms reveal a lot. It can reveal if you got teamwork or not. Trust me, because when you're in an escape room and they lock the doors, you got to find clues to get out into the next room.
Oh, okay. I know. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that
That
type of
that
escape room.
okay.
Y'all got to find the clues and all do all this stuff and figure
Yeah.
out patterns. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay. I think we got one down here. I gotta figure out where that's at. What's that?
Sissy,
Diddy.
Diddy says the right with reference to the BBL. As time goes, that BBL doesn't hold up in maintenance. Shows example body shape is awkward.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Azalea says, "Intelligent mind is a sexy thing. Sexy, sexy."
Yeah. I mean, and like I said, I mean, that's what this show is gonna be about, man. We go, keep things real. We go put it out there. We go talk about it. Things that we see on social media that need to be addressed. We're gonna address it. And things like that. That's what this whole keeping it real with Jay Hendo is about. We're gonna do this every Monday. Um, every Monday, like 7 Eastern. No,
Seven
7
Eastern,
Central.
8 Central, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Hey,
Right.
before we go real quick, hold on.
Yeah.
These are the comments I'm looking for. Cuz said, Corey, his girl took him to a Dallas Mavericks game, then took him to a St. Louis Cardinals game. Something he never thought a female would do for him. The Mavs game was a surprise. It was nice. But you know what? Man, take me, man, a game, bro. Take me to a game. If you take, man, let me tell you something. Man, I'm
Simple
sorry.
thing.
I'm not trying. A simple thing. I'm not trying to extend the show longer, bro. Like, a fucking take. Excuse my language. Take me to a game. Sit right there. You sit next to me. A surprise. What Corey Curry? Read that. I'm a big sports fan. Take me to a game, like a surprise, like damn. or watch the Super Bowl with, or like it's crazy.
Right,
And I
because
think
even if you know the game, try to learn the game. Because I mean, at the end of the day, you got to get in tune with each other's what they likes and whatever. Even if you don't like it, try to get in tune with it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a good thing. Uh, Isaiah said, I like sitting at home, chilling, basketball, football, reading, shopping together, bowling. That's
traveling.
decent right there. I'm a bowler. I'm a bowler and traveling. Okay. That's what's up.
And Aditi said she liked the normal things. She's like the chill, go to museum. There's many different cultures, even go, and at the end we exchange essays on the museums that we visit. Oh, that's something new. I ain't.
Yeah.
That's no. I ain't. We got some different women in this group tonight.
Right. Hey,
Like she
they give
said,
us this
she
point is
said
right there.
exchange essays on the museums that we visited. I've never. That's
That's
like
good.
that blew me like damn. Like I'm speechless. Like what do you say after that? Exchange essays. Like that's pretty dope. I never thought about that.
Well, because even what Isaiah said, the reading part. I mean, because let's say, for instance, I mean, we even though that could be a chill time of reading. Y'all read the same book, silent, and just have nice music playing, reading the book, and then you talk about it. It's the same thing. She said, exchanging essays. You know, it's the same thing.
Read the Bible together.
No, man, I ain't doing all that, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's read the Bible together. Read the Bible together. Read a chapter and share what that chapter mean to you.
Man, I ain't going with the. He say that he
No, listen,
the.
no. I read Daniel chapter 4 today, and Daniel chapter 4 was talking about people with pride and how people let their pride get in the way and how they miss their blessings and everything. So don't be prideful because you can put your pride in the way. Like I ain't doing that, man. Forget him. I ain't apologize. Forget him. Pride could damage you, like even long term, man. Especially when you got beef with somebody and they pass, whatever. You never get a chance to say apologize. That's why it's like some of the stuff that the women are putting in here, like the essays and the reading stuff. Those are powerful things to do because
Yeah,
you actually sharing your observation, your experience with something, and you know because y'all minds don't think alike. So to
yeah,
sit with an essay or to sit and read together and do things like that, and you
that's
share
big.
your perspective, that goes deep. It's real deep, man. That's why that's something.
That's big. That's big. But and I ain't gonna even lie. Those comments right there, I definitely I try to incorporate that because that'd be good. Because I read a couple of books. I read a couple of books that I did by myself, but I could imagine if we both had read the same book or whatever, then elaborate what she got from it and what I got from it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Are they connecting?
Or do
What's up,
chapter.
Jeremy? Jeremy's in the building. You came in late, but I'm glad you joined us anyway. I'm glad you came in though.
Isaiah knows she reading the Bible together is loving, bro. Let me heart that. I'm gonna make sure I
Man,
heart
Isaiah, come on
that.
now.
Reading the Bible together, man. But that's how you grow strong spiritually, man. Hey,
No, no,
that's
no.
it. Yeah,
I'm
bro. We're
I'm
gonna get
BSing you, Isaiah.
bro gonna be in the Bible. He gonna be spitting literature pretty soon too.
We walk down, we get up. No, hey, whatever shoots your boat, man. But like I said, I I'm not gonna lie. That's not something I would want to do because I mean, everybody got their own interpretation
But
of
allow
that
yourself to
Bible.
be introduced to it though. That's what I'm saying. Pride. You saying that's something you won't do, but allow yourself to be introduced to it because you just never know what you can get out of that situation. You got to put the pride aside, like Daniel chapter 4 say. Put your pride aside, and God will open you up to a whole new avenue of things.
Yeah, I ain't knocking it. I'm just not doing it.
Mm. No, I mean, you just do it. That's what I'm saying. It's still pride. That's my point. Hey, if y'all
It
out
ain't
there,
no why.
Read Daniel chapter 4 a day, and think about my brother when you read it on how what happened to the king. Hey, read. He's gonna be eating the grass from the field just like the king was until he
No,
noticed.
but you know what? I mean, because actually, what I do now, we do, we look at certain, we backtracking on a lot of stuff that we slept on as far as like TV shows and stuff like that. Like right now, we're watching The Residents. It's with Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Right.
I wish I'd have been on top of that like in the beginning because it's real good. We watch that stuff and then we talk about it and stuff like that. But the reading part and the museum part, that is a good one. Thank you, ladies, for that one.
Yeah, that reading part, museum part, that's kind of that's real that's deep. That's real deep. And
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna have my brother. He gonna be into the Bible reading. I'm gonna send him some things. It's gonna change things. I'm gonna send him some things in the future. Watch as the show goes on.
You gonna have me like this, and you sitting up at the podium. And Josh and Joshua, eat him Gilligan from a island, Lord. What up, bro? What's up, the trail? What's going on, man?
Oh, man, I lost my train of thought.
Hey, well, before we get out of here, man, are you ready? Because I said I wanted to do on your show before we leave. You do the solo words,
Right.
however you want to do it. Give your final thoughts, like Jerry Seinfeld. I mean, not Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Springer would do. You ready? Are you ready for that?
What? Actually, my final thought today on a serious note, like I said earlier.
Wait, hold on. I want you to be on the solo.
I got you. Hey, so as I mentioned earlier, man, in my final thoughts, I read Daniel chapter 4 today, and it talked about pride. And I think that a lot of people let their pride get in the way of doing some of the things they want to do, or even not acknowledging some things they should acknowledge. For example, I give you something. You have like beef with a best friend or family member, and it's something so small. So your pride won't let you apologize, but you'll lose a significant other, which happened to me. I mean, my dad had beef. I call myself not calling him and apologize. My dad, he died a month later. When you read Daniel chapter 4, it sums up to some things like that, man. If you get a chance, just go back and read it. But my advice to y'all, man, pride or beef you got with somebody, man, if you love them and that's family, man, just let that go. Be the bigger person, because God don't teach us to hate and do other things. Because you let your pride get in the way, you do miss your blessings. And when you're stubborn, and that's all in that pride category, you miss out on many blessings. You keep stuff that's inside of you, and you keep it in so long to where it just hurts you mentally. So, man, hey, out there, man, put your pride to the side, man, and let the Most High open up to you and introduce you to things that you should see and do so you can get those blessings. You heard?
Yo, it's the first episode of Keeping It Real with Jay Hendo. Man, I mean, I appreciate you coming on and appreciate you joining the family with CedItUp Production, man. This is going to be fun, man. And I appreciate all the people that joined us. Everybody, these comments was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. It kept us going.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. There's going to be some fun shows ahead of us, for real.
So, like I said, we'll be back. We come on every other Monday because, like I said, I mean, we don't want to. We try to build something up. Once we build it up, to come on every Monday, and then jobs and stuff. We got jobs and stuff kind of hinder us for doing it every Monday. So every other Monday you'll see us coming on and just.
It's gonna be hard with Monday Night Football, though, bro. I don't know about the Monday night thing.
If it ain't the Bears, it ain't nothing.
Well, we can't do Monday night because the Bears, Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
So it makes Monday. Yeah. So it's gonna be fun shows, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in with us for real.
Yeah, so it won't be next Monday. We'll be come back the following Monday after the Bears play. So whether we come back. So we should have a lot to talk about then. Once again, this is CedItUp Production. We got my man Jay Hendo, and we out of here. And we appreciate you for tuning in with us. Thank you.